What's up, Soul Fam, and everybody out there in the world? This is Spiritual Essence, and I wanted to just talk about the current transits that we are experiencing today. So, as if you don't already know, the moon is in 2 degrees Pisces. So once it hits 3 degrees Pisces, the moon will be fully into Pisces. So the moon is our needs, our reactions, our responses to the world. It's what makes us feel comfortable in how we respond to the world around us. Now, with the moon being in Pisces, we are all reacting and responding to Pisces energy. Okay, so let's break down Pisces energy real quick. Pisces energy, Pisces itself is a sign that is born out of the 12th house. So it's the Lord of the 12th house. It's the light that came out of the space. That is the 12th house. So the 12th house is dreams, illusions, subconscious realm. So there's the spiritual realm, the spiritual house, subconscious house, the house of dreams and illusions. But with that being said, Pisces is also ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. It's co-ruled by Neptune. First, it's ruled by Jupiter and co-ruled by Neptune. So you can look at Jupiter as like the leader of who leads Pisces, and then Neptune is the guy right underneath the top dog or the leader, or in America's society, the president and the vice president. So Jupiter would be the president of Pisces, and vice president of Pisces would be Neptune. To get that, understand that. Okay. So with that being said, and I hate to use politics in that, but it's the only way that people can understand. Not really the only way, but it's the easiest way to have people understand what I'm talking about, or I'm trying to get across. So anyways, the moon is in Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, co-ruled by Neptune. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion, experience, morality, knowledge, faith, higher knowledge, higher wisdom. Jupiter brings experiences into our life. So whatever sign Jupiter is in is what type of experiences you're going to experience, which we'll get to later on in this video. Anyways, Pisces is also co-ruled by Neptune, so Neptune is the planet of dreams and illusions. So this is why Pisces seem like they're far off in the la la land, but just living through experience. But they're the internal side of Jupiter. Okay, so Pisces is the feminine / internal side of Jupiter. It's the feminine side of Jupiter. So this makes Pisces introverted. Their energy is introverted. So they like to take everybody, because they're a mutable water sign. Pisces is a mutable water sign, be mutable and adaptable and changeable to your own and other people's ways of feeling the emotions. Now, with that being said, okay, Pisces, the moon is in Pisces, so we're all reacting and responding to dreams, illusions, creativity, whatever dream we're all into, or we're caught up into, or whatever illusion we are caught up into. Which, do your best not to plant bad seeds, because then you'll carry that over into the next moon phase, which is Aries, and you don't want to carry those bad seeds over with you when it hits Aries, because once the moon hits Aries, Jupiter and Saturn will be fully conjunct, which they've been conjuncting at 0 degrees Aquarius since the 19th, which that is today. So it's about last night was when Jupiter and Saturn went fully into went to 0 degrees Aquarius. Now, for this energy to fully affect, it's starting to affect those people with Aquariuses in the house that have early degree Aquariuses. Okay, so that's going to affect you at the moment right now. So as time goes on, other the late degree Aquariuses will start experiencing that type of energy, whatever house they have Aquarius in. Okay, so if you have an Aquarius in a house that the Aquarius itself, the degrees for the Aquarius itself is late, like 20 to 30 degrees, you're going to be getting it much later, this energy much later than, say, a person who has Aquarius in 0 to 10 degrees. Because they'll get that right now because we're in Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, 0 degrees Aquarius right now as we speak. Okay, so with that being said, don't carry bad seeds from Pisces and react to an illusion that's just an illusion, or a dream that's just a dream. Don't get too caught up. Like let yourself dream, but don't get too caught up into it to the point where it's just overcoming you. And all you see is the dream. And you don't see nothing in reality. And you let chances are that you let something that you weren't prepared for happen. Okay? So the moon is in Pisces, so we're all reacting and responding again to creativity, dreams, illusions, the subconscious realm, and experiences, which dealing with the emotions. So we want to be free with our emotions and be mutable with our emotions with other people and ourselves as well. And then the sun is in 28 degrees 28 degrees Sagittarius. So whenever it's in 28 degrees, 29 degrees, 0 degrees, 1 degrees, or 2 degrees of a sign, that's a 5-degree orb. Okay? So with that 5-degree orb, that creates a cusp. Because it's a sign going into the next sign. But to go into the next sign, the two energies they connect in their own way. So, like, Capricorn has practicality visions. Okay, so this is why they can blueprint. But they get those visions of practicality from those Sagittarius side. Okay, they get those that the visions for the business or whatever they're doing as far as status or practicality, initiating new practicality, because Capricorn is cardinal earth, initiating new ways of thinking and practicality, and Sagittarius is mutable fire, being mutable and adaptable to your own and other people's ways of seeing their emotions. Now, with the sun being in Sagittarius and the cusp with Sagittarius and Capricorn, this is creating a lava type energetic energy. This is creating lava energy. So lava is anytime you got earth and fire together. So that creates lava. So lava people like to have visions, whether that's cardinal, mutable, or fixed. And then with the earth, they like to practicalize it. But since they're fire as well, they like to practicalize it and make a stability using some type of creativity, some type of vision. Okay, so that's lava. Okay, so with the sun being in Sagittarius Capricorn, we are acting out based on faith, wisdom, experience, knowledge, morality, but we also are acting out in practicality, what makes sense. And these are intertwined, so then we're doing these things at the same time. We're being mutable fire, being mutable and adaptable to our own way of seeing the emotions, as well as we are all in the energy of being in Capricorn, which is cardinal earth, being initiating new ways of thinking and practicality. So with that being said, with the moon, us reacting to dreams and illusions in creativity, but our actions, the way it's seen, is in Sagittarius, Capricorn. So this is like building faith off of dreams. So we're all reacting off of dreams and illusions, but we're acting in Capricorn, Sagittarius energy. So we're building and creating visions using practicality and visions of seeing the emotions, but we're acting, we're reacting, responding through Pisces, and acting out that energy. That's how the Pisces moon is looking. It's looking like Capricorn, Sagittarius Capricorn. Okay, so this is creating, building visions off of dreams. Okay, so Mercury is also at 28 degrees, Sagittarius Capricorn. So not as only our actions acting out in Sagittarius Capricorn energy, or the way we think and the way we communicate is also in Capricorn Sagittarius energy. So the way we think and the way we communicate is, at the moment, is through what makes sense, through visions. What those visions, what makes sense out of those visions. So we're using practicality to build our visions, but with our thinking and communicating. So we're being more practical, but we're initiating practicality, but being mutable with the visions of that practicality with everybody around us as well as ourselves. And it goes with the sun in Mercury. Now I already talked about how if you don't plant bad seeds right now with the moon being in Pisces. Don't react to any type of illusion that's just an illusion, like I already said, because Jupiter and Saturn is conjuncting 0 degrees Aquarius and is fully going to be there on the 21st. Well, at least this is when everything's going to start kicking off, is on the 21st. So pay attention. Keep your eyes open. Because Jupiter and Saturn conjuncting is going to have your spiritual back against the wall. You're going to have to pick a side. You're either going to have to pick angel time or demon time. And you're either going to be in the ward or out of the ward and focusing on your individuality and your spirit. Or you're going to be in the ward, aka demon time, aka you just letting light go in and you're letting yourself dive into information. Just be careful not to get lost in that information. So don't get this wrong of like angel and demon time, like one is good and one is bad. No, they're all necessary. It's just, are you gonna have that light go above the horizon, or are you gonna have or are you gonna have that light go beneath the horizon and then come back to you? AKA you going into information and going out to the world and participating in the world in their way. Okay, so, and this all goes to according to your own situation and your own circumstance. So, because with Jupiter and Saturn, like I said, is going to have our spiritual backs against the wall, and we're going to have to pick either our spirituality or the reality of the situation. So, if you want the houses, I recommend to go to Dolo the Pilot Man's YouTube. I always shout him out. I always shout out Shonda Rise, Macabre Media, Be the All the Soul Group. Go hit them up on Instagram, YouTube. And I just feel like I need to get that out because I do every video. I don't really care about. I'm just here to just spread a message. Okay, spread whatever needs to be said. Okay, so don't let the shadow government use this Jupiter or Saturn conjunction against you. Okay, just don't participate. Don't react. Don't say. Use the power of saying no. and use the power of thinking for yourself, and use the power of thinking with your own mind, and use the power of belief, creativity, and imagination, as well as the power of individuality. Okay? Because right now, above all times, individuality and spirituality is most important at the moment. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what you say. I don't care what race you are or anything. Plain and simple, today is a new age. We're going into a new space, and it's time to get with the times. It's time to actually get this shit going. Stick to yourself. Stick to your individuality. Stick to your spirituality and what is actual. Okay? Stick with what is actual. Don't let them divorce you or throw some type of. And we also, because I remember now, because Venus is going into Sagittarius as well, so they're going to take something that you love and appreciate away from you. Because people be indulging in too many desires. So they use those desires against y'all. Like, for real. They use those things against y'all. I really need you guys to understand that. My soul fam does. I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of people on here, so I'm just saying this to anybody who stumbles upon this. Keep to yourself, say no, stick to your individuality, stick to your spirituality. And if you do that, you'll be fine. If you follow the transits, you'll be fine. If you follow the soul group, you'll be fine. If you follow the Lord, you're going to end up leading into your damnation. You're going to end up leading to hell if you follow the Lord. And that's all I'm going to say. And until next time, peace.